Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
What is your full name?
My full name is Adit Mahi.
How may I call you?
You can call me my first name Adit.
Okay, Adit, let's move towards part 1 of speaking. Now I'm going to ask you some questions on crowded place. What places do you think are often crowded?
There are plethora of places are crowded in my country. Mostly railway station, museum, and other gardens are too much crowded because of overpopulation.
Okay. When was the last time you were in a crowded place?
Last Saturday, I went Delhi. On that time, I visited a railway station. It was very crowded, and on that time, I did reading on railway station. So on that time, I feel too much irritated. So that was my experience.
Okay. How do you feel when you are in a crowded place?
When I am in crowded place, on the time I feel irritated because we can't concentrate on our work and other things. So on that time I feel freed.
Now I'm going to ask you some questions on sharing. Did you share anything with someone?
Yes, last month I shared my notebooks with my friend because he had lost it his notebook, so that's why I shared with him.
Okay, what kind of things are not suitable for sharing?
I think clothes and other body perfume deodorants are not suitable for sharing because it is the purpose of hygienic. So that's why we should not share to anyone.
Okay, what kind of things do you like to share with others?
Uh, we should share plethora of things. For instance, books, and we can share our bike with the other person. So this is a main things.
Okay, let's talk about patience. Were you patient when you were young?
uh, it is very difficult. When I was young, on the time I was I had no patience level, and always I took decision in hurry, and the ramification was very bad. So I was in hurry when I was young.
Okay. Okay, let's move to part 2. Now I'm giving you a topic. You have to prepare it for 1 minute and speak for 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, describe a skill that you learn from older people. You can take this, and your time starts now.
There are plethora of things we learn from our grandparents and elder one, and I remember during the COVID pandemic, I had no opportunity to do cooking at home, so I decided to cooking at home. And on the time I discussed with my grandfather, like I wanted to do cooking, so my grandfather said to me, you should learn from my friend because he had a plethora of experience, and he is a best chef on his age, and that's why I decided to join his company. And uncle house is nearby my home, and I spend too much time there, and I learn plethora of things, or dishes from uncle. And I had no information about ingredient. When I spent time too much with him, on the time I successfully in it, and I did practice in my home because practice makes perfect man. And I had anyone did not like food which I made, and after that when I did practice, and when I made a best dishes, then always my family member prefer my food. So it will be very prominent for my future because I want to go for further study at abroad. So there will be know my loved one who will make food for me, so it will be prominent there. So I will make my food on self and eat it.
Let's move towards part 3. What can children learn from their parents?
They can learn so many things from their parents. when they are in young age, they can learn academic skill from their parents, and parents have too much life experience, so they can give to them their juveniles. Then juveniles uh, have a positive point in their future. So that's it.
Okay, what knowledge can children learn from their grandparents?
Grandparents and elder ones have plethora of information about tradition and culture, and they can take advantages to learn from them. And when they will learn tradition and culture information from their parents, on that time the maintenance will be keep, and it will be very prominent for them, and also for culture and tradition.
What kind of help do you think older people need?
In this modern era, older people have no information about electronic gadgets because of technology, and juveniles should give information about new devices. Then they can take advantages in medical field. They can retain plethora of information about their medicines and other cure.
Okay, what skills can young people learn from old people?
Young people have so many opportunity to learn older peoples, and they can learn from their life experience. When they will learn from it, then decision making skill will be developed, and also they will have plethora of information about their ancestor when they will take traditional information from them.
Okay, thank you so much. This is the end of the session.